Peace. Peace to the soul tribe. I am New Diamonds. Happy Friday. Hope everyone out there is feeling well. Sending so much love and light to the tribe right now. Woo! This energy is, man, oh man, it's expecting the unexpected. A huge shift is about to happen. A huge shift is happening. It's happening right now. Soul Tribe, I know y'all could feel it. Okay. So yeah, as we wait for the Soul Tribe to come on in, we're gonna tap into some vibes and we're going to deep dive. Friday is live day. Happy Holy Day, happy Venus Day. And yeah, we have a few things to talk about. Okay. So yes, we're gonna get into it again. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button. We on our way to 10K. And yeah, let's tap into some vibes while we wait for the Soul Tribe to come on in. Okay, shout out to the Soul Tribe again. I am New Diamonds. It is Friday. Again, shout out to the Soul Tribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that share, that subscribe button, notification so you know when I go live. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the members. Oh man, I feel like today I've been caught up in a whirlwind, lost with my girlfriend, 96 Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, I don't know what is going on, but this energy, it has to be alchemized. This energy is calling you to be an alchemist. And if you can alchemize this energy, you will be so it will be so profitable. Like you will profit tremendously. So I say that because this whole day, y'all can see I'm like kind of speechless because of how the day started off. It was very, like I said, whirlwind. I didn't get much sleep. And I tried my best to alchemize that energy and that frequency all day because I could feel it like riding on me, like um, like the fire horse. Okay. I felt this energy riding on me like the fire on a horse. And I had to keep on composing my energy, keep on being like emotional intelligence. Like, okay, I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of rest. Like, okay, I'm hungry. Um, Let me continue to breathe. Okay, I don't want to rush. Right. Um, and as the day went on, the energy was it got more manageable. It got more tameable. Is tameable a word, tribe? Okay. And I say that again because I'm detoxing, right? And I feel like whenever you detox, you get tested, you get put to the test, right? Are you really going to do what you said you was going to do? Even though you have multiple options, right? You have this free will that you could use at any time. At any time, I could eat whatever I want, right? I'm surrounded by so many different options, but I'm choosing to remain disciplined. And once I anchored in that energy and in that vibration, I felt um this mental clarity, this confirmation, this awareness that this security, right, from within myself, knowing that nothing outside of me could waver my energy, right? Not even my own emotional transits, right? Everything just became more easier and more easier. And I did lose track of time today, right? I was supposed to been get orders out. I was supposed to been right. So, but I've been getting back in a routine with certain things. Um, and everything got done like in divine timing. And I made it. I made it to the post office. Mind you, the post office closed at 5. I'm in the post office every other day, so they know me in there. Um, Mind y'all, it's 5:15. I'm really pushing it, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, like I'm just gonna put them in a box, right? I walk in and the doors is open, and I seen the people and like they like, hey, I walk in. As soon as I walk in, the the receptionist, the people in the front, they locked the door behind me. So I thought, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm the last person in here. I made it just in the nick of time, right? That means so much to me because I'm really prompt on getting y'all orders out, right? I just, I like to provide good customer service and good shipping. So that's something that hits my pride, right? So that made me feel really good. Like that made me forget about all the obstacles, right? And I feel like today, like I was just being tested, like tested with my patience, tested with my anger, tested with my emotions, tested with my free will. Like and I stayed emotionally disciplined. Like I never raged out, like I never crashed out, and I had every reason to, and I didn't. And that made me so proud of myself. So it's like karma, universal law, right? That I made it even when it was supposed to be closed, the door was open, right? The door was open for me. The door is open for us, even when things are supposed to be closed. There are certain illusions, right? That there are certain things that don't, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't go for us. Like there's certain things that don't, what's the word I'm looking for, tribe? They don't apply to us. There's certain rules that don't apply to us because we are chosen and we operate from like this higher spiritual guidance, this higher spiritual authority, energy ranking. So I don't know. Today was just like magical, and I was just in the energy and watching the energy, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go on live late. And Spirit was like, so what? Like, yeah, go. Like, it's not a rush. I'm not in a rush to do anything, and I felt this weight lift up off of me, and it just felt so good. And then, like, even when I knew the post office was closed, I just still was in the flow of getting these orders packed and shipped. And I went there 10 minutes late, and this doors was still open, and they closed the doors behind me. And so I thought the door was closed, and I walked, like, we breaking through so many different illusions. Like, the illusion looks like the door is closed, but the door is always open for us, right? That's why I said expect the unexpected, because there are some things that are open to us beyond our comprehension. And some things are gonna like totally shock you, tribe. Like, okay. So I had to get that out. Okay. Cause I've been holding on to that, because it's like very like this beautiful alchemist bubble. I got so much I want to share with y'all today. Um, and I really want to check in with Tribe. I want to see how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. I got a feeling y'all feeling some things. Okay. We got some space weather, we got some star family, we got some energy in the ethers, right? And I want to check in with Tribe and see how Tribe is doing. And again, thank you guys so much for all of the orders, okay, for all of the support, for all the donations, people who order the Ascension tea, people who order the elixirs, people who order the 111 blend, people who order the Bliss Bath detox, order jewelry, booking readings, consultations. Like, I'm overwhelmed with so much gratitude, so much gratitude, so much gratitude for y'all. Like, I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. And then like the notes that y'all send me from like y'all testimonies, and like, y'all know I'm a big ass emotional crybaby. So it really do touch my spirit. Like, it feeds my soul, it nourishes my soul to know that these things are helping y'all in ways that I couldn't even imagine, right? So it just feels really good. I feel really good. I feel really grateful to be here. And that was one thing that I had to do to alchemize the energy today, was flip the switch and tap into what things that I'm grateful for. So always remain in gratitude, right? Always remain in that happiness, that joy, even when things look grim, even when the clouds are covering the sun, right? Um Keep your head up, right? Keep your head held up high, and not let these worldly things get to you or get the best of you, even when the weight on your shoulders is heavy, right? So yeah, I just had to share that with y'all. I don't know who needed to hear that. Again, I love y'all so much, and I want to check in with Tribe and see how y'all doing, see how y'all feeling. I see y'all. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the moderators. Okay, shout out Leah. Shout out Sleuth. Shout out Pray Seven. Shout out William. Shout out Redo. Okay. Shout out Solit. Okay. Empress. Who else is in the building? Soul Tribe's in the building. I see y'all. Let's see how y'all doing, see how y'all feeling today, this energy, okay? I see y'all dropping the gems in the chat. I appreciate y'all. uh he said Ross, what's his name, Rahan, said my day started with 25 to 30 crows together flying around me. Ooh, I love that. The crows, we getting into that time, right? Where we start to dip into that fall, right? This is when the crows crow. So um they know who you are, right? They see your aura. They are very much in tune with magnetic fields. Birds are. Their pineal glands are. So they see your pineal gland activated. And birds, they follow the leader, right? So they see you as a leader. So continue to just walk your path, right? You must have been going on a walk and it was like, ooh, look at that king right there. Let's follow him. Hey, how you doing? Right? It's some of your ancestors, right? We see you keep walking with your head up, right? Yeah, it's gang up here. And then let a nigga try me, right? So hold your head up. Um, they call a group of crows a murder, right? So you couldn't be going through a rebirth right now, a death of some sort, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, financially. So again, continue to hold your head up and push through this time, right? I love seeing crows. That's interesting that you say that because I heard a flock of crows this rising, and that lets me know that the pole is shifting because never in my life have I ever seen over 100 crows in this area. And they just start appearing over here in this area. And normally they fly south, towards that winter time when it starts to fall. So there are some shifts going on. There's some huge shifts. I'm gonna talk about some of them today. All right. So yeah, we gonna this I don't know where we're gonna go, but I hope y'all ready for the ride. Okay. So yeah, shout out Pray 7. Pray 7 said Grand Rising, new diamonds and all. Peace, Pray 7. Appreciate you so much. Salute to you. Okay. Leah said, I've been in Texas for a whole 7 days and the sun rose. I rose with the email. I had a job I've always wanted. I'm so grateful. Yay! Congratulations, Leah. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's like new things on the horizon for us, like the work we've been putting in paying off, like all of our discipline, all of our attributes, like even things that we didn't think were being noticed are being noticed, right? Everything is being tallied up on our resume and we got the access, right? Access granted, we got the access code. So congratulations to you. This is most definitely a huge part, a huge step into a upgrade, a elevated sense on your journey. And I'm happy. I'm happy to see where that takes you, where that leads you, especially if it's a dream job. That's beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you as well. Okay. Peace, peace. Um, K2 said I've been hearing the crows every week. Yeah, that's those are our birds. Okay. Yeah, though that's the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the melanated man and woman birds. Okay. Yeah, I love the crows. They call or the ravens, right? If you ever really trip off of they feathers, they're very iridescent. They look like oil slick, like they have this melanin, right? So it has all different colors. Like they're very beautiful birds. They're very intelligent as well. So yeah, I love it. Um Pray 7 said it was magical. Dragonflies surrounded me like crazy. So at peace. Yes, I love that. Yeah, that those dragonflies have been very big, right? Very in your face. Um, letting you know that they are here. And I feel like, dragonflies always represent a sense of the ancestors, right? So your ancestors are always with you. Angels walk with you. Source is within you. And I feel like you're even waking up or realizing how much you are one with source because you're one with self. So it's this huge elevation that you're going through right now. As I love to think of the dragon flying is like the snake or the Scorpio getting its wings, that phoenix rising, the dragon flying, dragons flying. Um and that kundalini rising. So you're going through a huge healing process when it comes to the way of the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. And that's beautiful, beautiful ascension that you're going through. So congratulations to you as well, Pray 7. My ears is ringing. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna be in and out the channel. I've been getting like hella messages like over this whole week. It's been a little like overwhelming, especially today. Today I got hit with so much downloads that I'm be sharing some with y'all today if y'all stick around. So yeah, y'all just gotta excuse me. Y'all know how I get, right? I just be channeling and I've been fasting. So people who know whenever I fast, I'm just a pure channel. um so yeah, everything is heightened at this time, and I feel like this is a time where you should want to be more in tune with the authenticity of yourself, right? Regardless if you have to let off steam, go for a walk, balance out things, whatever that may look like for you. Good God, I'm seeing so much right now, y'all. Y'all gotta really excuse me because I was sun gazing this rising. I went sun gazing this rising. I went for a run again to alchemize the energy that I was feeling. And ever since then, it's been like lit. Like it's been lit. Like I've been seeing a lot of things. I've been feeling a lot of things, hearing a lot of things. Yeah, we're all going through a huge collective activation. Um, so just hold on tight. Okay, hold on tight. All right. William said this rising was different. You know, I can't say morning. This morning was different. This rising was different. Most definitely. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why this rising was different, tribe. Okay. I'm still going down the chat, catching up on how the tribe has been feeling. Empress said, greeting, love, greetings. Um, Sleuth at the Soul Tribe loves Diamond. I love y'all too. We're gonna be having hey Jennifer Bliss, peace, sis. I love you so much. Sending you all of the love and light. Oh my goodness, that is my star sister. Okay. Gratitude for you and your beautiful essence, your beautiful spirit. Okay, thank you so much for all that you do for the collective. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Um, let me see. Tanisha said, I see crows all the time and I thank them. Absolutely. Beowulf said, Captain Noon, salute to the tribe. Okay, I see y'all. Um, Welcome back, Jack. I've been having flies and mosquitoes and different insects just resting on me. I try to sit still with most of yeah. It's like we're attracting things at an all-time high. Like and when I think of insects, I think of like internal, like the grid, like seeds, things germinating. Like some people, I mean, yeah, flies are normally disgusting, but also like when I think of flies, I think of abundance, right? I think because normally flies are on a lot of stuff, right? Manure, right? But manure also can be planted in the soil for seeds to grow, right? Um, and if you allow those things to transform and germinate properly, then there's a lot of abundance. So I always think of flies, you know, it's polarity to everything. Yeah, they have their negative side, but they are a part of that insect family, right? The ants too, the bees too, the spiders too, right? So cockroaches too, right? So I love to look at the beauty aspect of everything, right? Even with a cockroach, oh, you know, that's a sign of people being nasty and all, but also cockroaches are very resilient, right? It's like, and they're fast too, like they right, you see a cockroach, they up out of there as soon as you see them, and some of them real bold, they won't even move, right? So it's this sense of fearless energy that is percolating in the ethers, and it's all about alchemizing your mind right now, because we could always look at the negative aspect of things, but this is really truly rooted in the optimistic way of thinking to tap into the high vibrational frequency that is here at this time for us if we allow it to be. Okay, really about focusing on what you want, focusing on high frequency, focusing on love, focusing on light, and watch you start to attract those things, right? If we too focus on negative things, we're going to start to magnetize those things. We're going to start to magnify those things. And that's not what I want, right? That's not what we want, tribe. So this is how you get into being an alchemist when it comes to the way of the mind, the way of the body, what you do. Again, some things are out of our control. Life be lifing, but you can't always control your mind and how you react and how you respond. So that is one thing that I love to do, right? They can't have my mind or my soul or my body, right? So they can't have all the credit. All right. So, yes, Peter said my ears are ringing. How to put a hold on. Oh yeah, I can barely see. Again, I was sun gazing in like in the middle of the day, and I haven't done it in a while. So I'm not blind, but my eyes are adjusting. Um, yes. Okay, dope, dope, dope. So I'm all cut up with the tribe. I love you guys so much. Again, I appreciate um all of the likes. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Yeah, we're in the midst of some huge energetic shifts right now. I think we're gonna just deep dive and I'm gonna take y'all along for the ride with me. Um, so yeah, if y'all ready to go for a ride, drop them gems in the chat, hit that like button, and I'm about to take y'all through there. All right. Okay, boom. So first off, yeah, because we're just gonna throw you in there. Okay. First off, this is space weather right now. Space weather is pretty active, right? Normally it's pretty quiet, but right now it is active. So there's a lot of things going on with the sun. There's a lot of things going on with space. I'm gonna deep dive into space talk, the galaxy cosmic talk in a second. But I just want to show y'all before I deep dive into the space talk what is percolating on the sun, right? So first things first, we have this minor radio blackout impact, right? Weak or minor degradation of high frequency radio communications, right? So again, you could be experiencing certain glitches with technology when it comes to communication, right? So be mindful of that at this time, okay? And that's due to that huge solar hole, corona hole in the sun. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like, but it's due to that energy is now impacting us. And also solar flares that have went off, right? And I don't even think these have hit yet. I think they're still on the way. And then we also had a long duration C flare, right? So we had a M class, a high M class, almost X flare, and then we had another M class. Okay, then levels started to peak, and I knew this was gonna happen because I like to watch this like every other day, and I like to watch the energy build up. And I knew that this was gonna be a high portal time because we're going into Virgo season with all of these alignments, right? Y'all know I'll be breaking down the alignments. So I knew this was gonna be a high portal date right now. So that's why I've been called to fast. A lot of other people have been called to fast. There's a lot of energy that is happening in the atmosphere within us and outside of us right now. So yeah, you either heard the call or you didn't. Okay, you either felt called to detox, right? Fast, something of that nature, or you didn't. So yeah, that's like the best way that I could put that. And then now these energy fluxes are coming in, right? So solar X-ray flux, solar proton flux, right? So this is ions that are coming in, is picking up, meaning that y'all gonna have to ground, right? Some people may feel irritated, like how I was saying earlier, irritated, you may feel agitated, you may feel angry, you may be getting woke up out your sleep, you may feel tired, you may feel groggy, you may feel delusional, you may feel like you're having an out of body experience, you may feel a lot of things, you may feel bliss, right? You may feel love, you may feel antsy, right? You may feel disorientated, right? So there's a lot of different ways that you may feel due to this solar proton flux that is coming in, and that's meant to raise the frequency within your cells by pulling out all of the negative energy, dense energy in your cells, right? Those negative ions are more so positive, and the positive ions are more so negative, right? So they make you feel groggy. So these are like positively charged ions, aka protons, that are coming in that are going to be making us feel some type of way. So the best thing that you could do right now is ground yourself, right? That's why I'm like all rising, I've been feeling like my like downloads, uploads, like my brain, my eyes, like I feel like I had like this adrenaline rush, and I'm telling y'all I haven't had no sleep. So it's it's like a natural high. It feels really good. And that's again due to me detoxing. Um I don't have a lot of dense energy to purge. So that way this energy just kind of runs through you like a scanner without any interference. That's the best way I can describe it. If you are feeling any type of way, get outside, ground yourself, put the soles of your feet on some bare grass and touch trees and get by the water, right? Get, play some healing frequencies, create, draw, go for a walk, go for a run, sit out in the sun, all these different things to help alchemize this energy because it's gonna pick up, y'all. It's really gonna pick up. Okay. Um, Geomagnetic energy, not really, because the solar flares haven't came in yet. So once, I want to say, once these come in, I'll say tomorrow, this should start to pick up, because these energies haven't necessarily arrived yet. Okay. So yeah, let's get into the solar wind and what's going on the sun. Y'all know, if you don't know, I'm a big nerd. New diamonds. Okay. I love stuff like this. I love space. I love science. I love metaphysics. I love astrology, astronomy, herbs, how to heal yourself, spirituality. I love this type of stuff. So yeah, we have to do this because it's a science, right? I could talk about solar flares all day, kundalini rising, us getting upgrades, us getting gamma ray frequencies and gamma rays coming in to activate the pineal gland. And but it's just, I like having the receipts. I like being able to see it as well, when we're in the energy, and we're in the energy of it right now. So yes, I don't know what to tell you if you're bored, but this is the good stuff. Okay, this is really the good stuff. Okay. So yeah, we just gonna wait for this to load. Y'all gotta excuse me again. I gave y'all the warning with the Wi-Fi, the radio, blackouts and stuff like that. So just gonna wait for that to load. Patience is a virtue. Patience is key during these times. You gotta have patience with yourself. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, shout out to everybody who's been ordering a tea. Um, yeah, so, and I made this batch super strong. Super strong. And I love this because, let me pull this up. Let me make this bigger. This looks like a heart. Doesn't this look like a heart? And then look, y'all. You see the solar flare? Did you see that solar flare? Ooh, I love the reversal. So boom, this is a heart. For me, big heart chakra activations, right? The heart is the key, right? Keeping that heart as light as a feather if you can. If you can, okay, do the best that you can, right? Also, this is giving me, yeah, wow, look at that. Huge explosion on the sun. Wow, that looks like it looked like a damn nuke went off. Whoa. Yeah. So again, this is a lot of heart chakra activations. I've been talking about this energy for a while, right? The heart chakra activating, heart palpitations, people having heart attacks, things being shocking, right? Your nervous system being able to have emotional intelligence when you are being put through the test, right? When you're in the energy, because it's one thing to say it, and then it's one thing to actually act upon it when you're in the midst of it. So just practice makes perfect at this time, okay? But this looks amazing, amazing. And then this is happening on the right side. Interesting. This looks like a star as well. We also got some activity right here. Whoa. So you know what that means? If I'm seeing activity right here, this is like brewing up. This is kicking up for something. I want to say maybe even in 3 days at the beginning of Virgo season, we may have a huge solar flare. Like we may have an X flare. Okay. Wow. I want to see this again. Hold on. Am I tripping, or did I really see something popping off over here? Oh, yep. Boom. Oh my goodness, y'all. It set off So from this over here, it came over here. This is like the equator of the earth, right? This is the middle of the earth. I mean, the middle of the sun. So when this huge explosion, see, you see it kicking off, it's still spewing it out. Then it went boom. Then the explosion happened, right? As that explosion happened, boom, it came over here. Boom, it's gonna come over here. It's still traveling because the sun is hella big, y'all. And then it's gonna come over here. Boom, boom. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that means, okay, this is giving me so many downloads. That means that we're going to have a lot of things are going to pop off around the equator on Earth at this time. So we're going to see a lot of earthquakes more. That's why we've been seeing a lot of earthquakes. We're still going to see the earthquakes. We're still going to see the tornadoes. We're still going to see the volcanoes erupting, the landslides, electrical storms, right? A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, a lot of gamma, a lot of sea levels rising, a lot of floods, a lot of storms. Like we're gonna see a heighten of this activity during this time because of what I just seen. Okay, and I don't really know if y'all could see that, but when this went off, it sent out a whole ripple effect across the sun. Okay, so yeah, big. What does they call it? Geo. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just me, and I love doing this. So yeah, we're gonna pause this and we're gonna exit out. Let's look at this chart over here because this is the juice. This is the juice. Okay. Again, this is where that sun. See, woo! Come on. Do your girl be on point or no? Because I really watch the sun, right? And even be honest, I'm very much so connected with the sun, right? So I could feel this without looking at this, but again, I like to look at this, right? I love the confirmation. Yes, spirit, give me confirmation. I love it. But again, I seen this on this red sun. I seen the energy spewing out. Then I seen a big explosion on this side. Now it makes sense because y'all see this thing that looks like a star. That is Mercury, right? So Mercury is coming into alignment with the sun right now, which is giving off this. And that was a huge flare. Like, and then you see all of these white spikes. Was that today? Oh my goodness, yeah, that was today. Sheesh. And then that duration, okay, because it wasn't just like boom, it was like boom, like, and then it pushed out from every angle. I think that might have been a halo. Let me look at this a little closer. Okay, it wasn't technically a halo, but it was a big one. That it was a big one. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be. I don't know if it was Earth facing. It looks more like it was towards Mercury, probably being affected by the gravitational pull of that. So again, ooh wee, I be so on point. Like I said, in 3 days, when Mercury is in direct alignment with the sun, we're gonna get some solar flares. We're gonna get some corona mass ejections, and then again, like I said, that proton flux energy. When the sun kicks off these CMEs, it shoots out plasma, right? Which is those ions, which is those protons, which affects the whole solar system, right? And then it's so much. So yeah, be mindful of your head. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated, getting the proper nutrients. If you guys, need any help with that, I would suggest getting the 111 blend because it has all of the minerals, vitamins, nutrients that your body needs. Your body has 102 minerals, and the 111 blend has over 106 minerals. And then it also goes into your cellular structure to pull out any negative, like radiation, negative metals, heavy metals. It does a lot for the body as far as replenishing it. And if you really want to boost it up and kick it up a notch, add some acacia to that, and you gonna be next level. So yeah, this is phenomenal. We about to see some major things happen. And again, we also are in eclipse season. So we, yeah, expect the unexpected. We in the midst of a huge shift. This also looks like a 6-pointed star or a 5-pointed star to me. And it's very interesting because I took some pictures of the sun today and it truly does look like this. Like it's so much energy coming up off of the sun that it's big beams. Like we in it right now. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that as far as what's going on with the solar weather. Now I do want to see if it's loaded on here to see where it's gonna hit. Yeah, chaos energy, chaos energy. That's what that looks like to me. I think it's gonna probably head towards Mars, if I'm not mistaken. And then we're probably gonna feel a little bit of that. Okay, it hasn't uploaded yet. It hasn't uploaded yet. So yeah, these things do take time to come in on the data center, but for the most part, what I'm seeing is it looks like it went more so to the right. So we shouldn't be as affected, but we're gonna feel some of that energy. Okay. We're gonna feel some of that energy. So yeah. Let's see. Let me cut this off. Yeah, look at that. Proton influx went up. Okay, it's gonna keep on rising because that energy still hasn't all the way got here yet. We may even see some aurora activity in the next couple of days due to this solar flare because it was a long duration solar flare. Yeah, you kind of see it. It looks like it's breathing, like it's picking up, right? Let's continue to see what happens. And this is for what today, right? Yeah. So over the next couple of days, yeah, it's picking up. It's getting all right now. All right, now we're gonna see it pick up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get a little bit more dense over the next couple of days because again, that solar flare did just happen, right? So it still needs time to upload in the system. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, the light travels within technically 8 minutes to hit the planet. So we're gonna see exactly where this hit, and I'm gonna tell y'all where to look out for like earthquakes and weather anomalies and activities. Ooh, if it hit over the Pacific, yeah, that ring of fire is gonna be highly activated. So this is like where the sun is at right now. This is where it's nighttime. Oh, sookie. So we got a little activity over the Pacific. I'm waiting for it to come in. There we go. See? Yeah. Oh, it's freezing. Interesting. So it was such a high level event that again, like I said, sometimes it's not gonna pop up on the it's not gonna pop up on the data centers, right? For the data for the space weather data. I keep saying data centers, whatever this thing is called, right? The space weather enthusiasts, uh, whatever. Okay. But again, like I said, the energy is already here. You see, it just went from lights off to lights on real quick, like instantaneously. So we are feeling this energy again. We're gonna have those auroras, mild auroras. We will see, unfortunately, we're going to see some more storms as far as the Pacific Islands. We're going to see more earthquakes. I'm picking up on, yeah, like Japan, like, yeah, Indonesia, Philippines, all in this region. Maybe even some things like in Australia as well, due to this energy influx. Okay. So I just want to look at that again. when it first, because it was already on right here, but it's flickering on and off. Like, how do it flicker on and off? Like, either it's on or it's off. Like, turn on the lights. Like, stop playing. So yeah, um, this is very interesting, and it's still on right now, and it's gonna continue to pick up. So, ooh wee, that's the energy y'all been feeling today. Okay, so that's just the sun. Let's get into the Schumann resonance. Oh, look at that. Look at the beautiful Schumann resonance. Okay, were you having a hard time sleeping last night or this rising? What did you feel this rising? Okay, were there certain interruptions in the middle of the night? Were you feeling some type of way yesterday? Okay, but yeah, you should felt a huge spark of consciousness around I want to say 9 a.m., 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 11, 12 p.m. Eastern time, right? There may have been some type of something, you can't quite put your finger on it. It was because of this energy right here, this big barcode, this big light beam, right? That was pouring in. So again, make sure that you are staying hydrated. Make sure that you are getting in tune with your minerals, your vitamins, grounding, right? Doing all of those proper things to alchemize your energy, alchemize your body. Listen to your body. Do not push your body. If you're having, headaches, rest. If you feel tired, rest. If you're feeling any type of extra anything, be sure to listen to your body. You don't want to over push it or overdo it, because with all this energy coming in, it will take you out the game. Okay, you'll be sitting down and you don't even know how you got there. Okay, you wake up somewhere. How did I get here? Yeah, listen to your body. Okay, at this time. Also, I'm picking up on like a lot of Kundalini energy, so make sure that you are alchemizing this energy the best way possible, grounding that energy, using that creative life force energy to create, healthy things, right? Or if you have a partner that you trust, someone that you love, doing maybe some tantric energy, some sacred energy exchanges, things of that nature. Be very intentional with this energy, because this energy is very potent, very powerful, and you can manifest things into physical reality. Okay, so fair warning, you guys, warning, warning. I'm giving it to y'all raw. Okay, giving it to you raw on how this energy is coming in, with the Schumann resonance, gamma ray frequency, light codes, DNA strands, activations, upgrades, ascension symptoms. All of those good things are pouring in right now. Okay, so let me check in with the tribe. Okay, let me check in with the tribe. How are you guys doing? It is we are y'all doing all right? Get them likes up. How we doing? Y'all all right? Was that too much? Look, was that too much? Okay. Um, we got a nice space weather breakdown. Um, it's so much energy pouring in. Like, I could feel it. Like, if you've been called to be still, you can feel it. If you go outside, if you're really connected with earth and yourself, you could feel the energy. You could hear the energy. Um, your dreams have been very vivid, very lucid. Again, your physical dreams manifesting in reality as well. Okay. It's a lot here. It's a lot, excuse me, a lot of good energy here for the tribe to connect with. Did y'all hear that? I gotta it's like some divine communication, like it's happening right now. Did y'all hear that? What was that? Did anybody else hear that? Yo, it was, I can't even describe. I can't even describe. Yeah. I'm gonna probably get into channeling some messages in a second. Okay. So you said I thought you burped. No, that was like, that did my throat chakra did that on its own. I don't know what that was or who that was. That's why I'm like, did y'all hear that? Like, that was very interesting. Maybe my throat chakra is getting an upgrade too. Okay, so yes, I just wanted to tap in. Let's go to the chart so I could show y'all that Mercury, that star that we seen, which looks like a star, but it's also a planet crossing over, is Mercury. Okay, so boom, we have why every time I want to 60, nobody cares about y'all sale. Okay, so we have Mercury crossing over the sun. We also have this beautiful alignment with Venus in Libra, opposition of Saturn and Aries. This is very intense energy. Ooh, we also have the moon about to conjunct with the dark moon, Lilith. Wow. Um, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills, y'all. Yeah, so again, it's going to be a lot of communication with the ancestors, a lot of communication with your values, self values, a lot of communication with your light, your dark, right? Your masculine, your feminine, the dark, suppressed uh feminine, right? I'm picking up on your like Kali Ma, dragon, Tiamat, Medusa, Sekhmet, Harther, any type of suppressed feminine energy from the dark, like not being ashamed to be sensual and sexual in nature, like with yourself, like that energy coming out heavy. I'm picking up on that heavy. So yeah. And then, yeah, we do have the Venus is attributed to love and abundance right here with Saturn. So this could be a lot of rewards if you've been having a lot of discipline, right? A lot of spiritual gifts being enhanced at this time as well. This is a trine, right? It's like a triple trine here. Look at this, y'all. This is amazing. It's a kite here. This looks like a plane. This looks like a spacecraft as well. So I am picking up on like ancient ancestral communication, right? Um as the sun is getting aligned with Regulus star in Leo, there's going to be some ancient reminders, some ancient communication, um, ancient remembrance, you learning new things, getting in tune with yourself and working with your hands, working with the breath. A lot of breath work at this time is going to be very crucial as well. Okay. We still have Pluto sextile to Neptune. So again, rebirth, a lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of unexpected destruction as well. We're going to continue to see those earthquakes. I don't know if anybody remembers, I was talking about Peru earthquake 2 months ago, right? During my Cancer summer solstice energy reading, I spoke about that. I spoke about all of the um Ring of Fire being activated and the main focus being on South America. Okay, so that still applies, right? And again, just making sure that you stay ready for any emergency at any time, no matter where you're at. Okay. And sending a lot of love and light to everyone who's been affected by these um unexpected incidences. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna continue to my heart chakra. I'm getting a full blown activation on live right now, y'all. How y'all feeling, tribe? How's the tribe feeling? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna continue to see some things again. We in the midst of this eclipse energy, as well. The eclipse is on the 27th. I'll be doing this. My heart, y'all. I'm getting big heart chakra palpitations right now. Very. We just in those times. I just said my heart chakra start going off. So woo. The sun is starting to set. I'm gonna cut on my lamp and my light, and then I'm gonna deep dive into um oh yeah. I'm being like beamed up right now. And then I'm gonna deep dive into some messages because it's like, yeah, they're coming in right now, and I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen live. Give me a second, y'all, while I get this light together because the sun is about to set on the west coast. Okay, can y'all hear me? Is that better? I feel like the other light was too bright, and I don't want to like blind. I don't want to like blind myself out. Okay, again, thank y'all so much. Drop some gems in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, I'm getting hit with activations right now. Okay. Um I have to give a thank you so much, Bernell, for the Cash App. Gratitude. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for the donation. Sending you that I can barely speak. Sending y'all that love and light right back. Um, I've been like waiting for this energy. I've been waiting to do this all day, and it's like the energy is here. The energy is here for us. The energy is here for all of us because it's within us. It resides. It resides within all of us, especially for those who've been working on alchemizing the ways of their heart, working on alchemizing the ways of their mind. The time is now. Okay. This is where we rise in power, power, power. I'm getting chills. This is why the theme has been power, power wars. Okay. A lot of people have been experiencing blackouts. Okay. Artificially and organic. Okay, due to weather anomalies that are artificial and organic. Um, there's no other way I can put it. It's like Star Family is here, you guys. Star Family is here. There's multiple energetic shifts that are happening due to ancient ancestors are here. And they're activating a lot of the chosen right now. Upgrade chosen. Again, a lot of us have been called to fast. Um, to get more in tune with this frequency. So we're able to hear spirit, able to hear the messages clearly. Okay. There's gonna continue to be a lot of interference, a lot of interference to get in tune with the true frequency. And I say that because like my ears, they keep ringing, they keep doing like these high pitch frequency tones, and it's kind of like tuning the radio station, like like when you're going in between stations and it does like that high, like spirit is trying to tune you to the right frequency right now, or turning it up a notch. You're being turned up a notch. Okay. So we're able to receive the upgrades without interference. Okay. And these light codes, waves, gamma rays will be centered on the heart and be releasing the fears that surround the heart at this time. Um, so continue to do what feels pure to your heart and what you feel called to do naturally, because it's going to sharpen your instincts. Oh my goodness. Y'all. This is wild. It feel like I can't even describe what the hell that just felt like. The best way I can describe it is like when Neo unplugged from the Matrix. Like the cerebellum, the cerebellum, the cerebral spinal fluid, and the spinal cord. All of these will be highly activated at this time. Whoo, yeah, it's like higher heart chakra activations. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Because when your heart is pure, the energy is allowed to travel up, right? That's what all of the lower frequency training has been for, to alchemize these frequencies so we're able to shift through them with ease and grace as the rest of our chakras are amplified and fully upgraded. A lot of us are integrating higher heart, like from the heart and higher activations right now. Chakra activations. They're giving me the heart, the thalamus, the higher heart, the throat, the first eye, the crown, the soul star, the etheric, like and above, to oh my goodness, to communicate with the all. Okay. So if you've been feeling certain things, seeing certain things, do not be afraid. Okay. In a minute, I'm about to stop buffering through, filtering through the messages, and I'm about to let them like speak, right? Let this energy flow and speak, because I'm still like, yeah, it's like energy still being filtered through. Energy is being filtered through right now. We're like shifting through energy to like find ourselves and be comfortable with ourselves. Okay. Yeah, there has to be a releasing, there has to be a surrendering. Um, Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, we're a lot of us are gonna feel, yeah, that's what it feel like. It feel like naturally high. Um For those who purchased the acacia, it feel like I drank a lot of acacia and I haven't, which is like DNT, which is like source. But I haven't. I haven't. I've been fasting. And I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm feeling a lot of things, like my ear, my heart. I keep feeling like waves of energy. I feel the pulse of the earth. When I close my eyes, I keep seeing like this circle, but I also keep seeing like this being. Okay. They're giving me, yeah, we're stepping into like solar eclipse energy. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. And this is like this is so beautiful. Yeah, this is like phoenix energy, you guys. For all of the people who've been going through a lot of deaths and a lot of rebirths, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, financially, mentally, I'm hearing this is like the final purge. What I'm seeing is someone walking. I told you I seen a circle that represents this solar eclipse energy. Okay, a lot of us were stepping out of a old cycle, stepping out of an old portal and stepping into a new cycle. And as we get closer to this light, it's a fire. The light is fire. Okay. Um and it's like burning. It's like burning layers of our skins off. It's burning old layers of us off. Like it's not like we're shedding. It's one thing to shed and a cocoon and the butterfly coming out. No, it's like we're getting closer to the light, but the light is really a fire. And the closer we get to it, the more it burns. And it's like burning off our skin. And it's so hot. It's so intense. It's giving like solar winds. Like how we seen that explosion from that sun, that it immediately purifies us. Kind of like spirit just made the vision very, very clear. Okay. Our old selves are being purged and cleansed, right? Because that fire that's burning us is our new selves, it's our future selves, our new selves and our future selves, right? And we're letting go of those old fears, those old desires to get in tune with the purity of our hearts and the purity of ourselves. And this is where the dark becomes light. I'm seeing yeah, like this phoenix energy, and it's not like, it's like a white fire. It's so hard to describe, but it's like somebody walking towards a fire, and as they're getting closer to the fire, their skin is being purged and cleansed, and right down to where there is just a spirit, right? And only the spirit is allowed to be in close proximity of the phoenix. And then like the spirit and the phoenix merge, and then it's this beautiful like explosion. um this is so hard to describe. I hope I'm doing it justice. um but yeah, it's like a lot of our lives are about to change drastically. They're about to change drastically because we're at the threshold of this energy. And a lot of us, we have been sitting in this fire. Like I see the collective energy. Um, People who've been doing the work resonate with the purity of their hearts. We are sitting lotus style in the fire. We have been engulfed by the fire. We are one with the flame. We are the flame. Yeah, it's like this royal reign that we're about to embark on, and is due to cosmic justice from the cosmic wars, is what I'm hearing. There's been a lot of injustice, and all of those wrongs will be righted. All of those wrongs will be wrote. Okay. Um yeah, I'm picking up on like truth and justice energy, my eye energy, Virgo season energy, solar eclipse. Yeah, that's like the crossover. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They said the rest of those messages are for solar eclipse. I'll be deep diving into that energy during that time. But we're in the midst of it right now. We're like walking through. Gratitude, Soul Tribe. What is this though? What is this? Okay. This is chromosomes, DNA strands. I'm seeing the Y chromosome and the X chromosome. And yeah, I'm like seeing them like come together in harmony. Spirit is saying that's on like every level, right? Internally within our own selves, we have been doing the work to alchemize so that we're able to align and resonate with others on that same frequency who's also been doing the work. Also, this is like a galactic thing. There are different galactic tribes. There are different people that are coming together. That's why it's been this big thing with race war and sex wars here, because everything is like flipped. Everything is flipped, physically and spiritually. I'm getting like upside down, light and dark. Yeah, there's been like a big cosmic war. Allegiance and an alliance is what I'm hearing. With whoa. With some of the main galaxies. Wow. Okay. Okay. What I'm getting is there has been a very long cosmic war for eons, centuries, millennia, right? We know that. Um and there's like wow, there's three main groups who have linked up. Three main groups, star galaxies that have linked up in order to fight off the like lesser, lower cardinal beings is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Like yeah, like that war spilt over onto earth. It wasn't intended to, but it did. Um, damn. I'm hearing prison planet. It wasn't intended to be a prison planet. It was never intended that. But when the war fell here, um, a lot of angelic frequencies were held captive, like we're in prison. That's oh my gosh. Okay. That's why a lot of us came back, right? It's bigger than us just wanting to come down here to have an experience. We came down here to help those who are held captive until I'm hearing Big Mama return home. Yeah. I'm picking up on like Tiamat dragon energy, Sophia. She goes by many names. Anana. Okay, I'm seeing the Mesopotamian Ishtar. Yeah. Mami Wata, divine feminine, divine mother. The archetype of the cosmos and the universe was dethroned and derailed. Um, but she caught up to her tail. She caught up to her tail. I know y'all hear that helicopter. They said, "Who down there channeling?" No, I'm sealed. They can't even see me. Um, she caught up to her tail, right? The spiral, the circle, right? She made a complete full rotation. Um, and it's something about her like enlightening herself, becoming more aware of herself, to like rise in her power, to sit in her power and know who she is, right? Because a lot of that energy is still sleep, amnesia. It's like bubbling up. Yeah, they're giving me so much, y'all. I can't even get all of it out. They're giving me the pole shift. They're giving me the earthquakes, right? They're giving me us being aligned with the galactic center. Um, the Maherta, the epoch, and the photon belt. Okay, thank you. Because this all goes back into the Aquarian age, the golden age, right? From bronze to iron, or bronze to silver. They're given iron. Um, whoa. Yeah, because they said we won't see the golden age, but we're headed there. This is like the step up. Um, where we get the gifts, where we remember, where we heal, and then it's passed on to the next generation because they will see that age. I'm getting like their grandkids, like age of Ultron or something like that. Like technology. They have me in like an ancient future. It's giving like Atlantis, but they're giving me uh like 2122 or something like that. Like 100 years from now or something. I don't know, you guys. They taking me through there. Okay. Yeah, we're setting it up right now. I'm getting chills all over my body. Um, okay. Yeah, this is why like the grids, the hurricanes, the everything is shifting because the pole is shifting very slowly due to the energy outside of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay. Yeah. Because everything is in alignment now. Everything is being unveiled now. No more hiding. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of communication through like multiple beings and multiple things to get our attention. So write things down. They they really upset with a lot of the I'm getting chills. They're really upset with a lot of the melanated people that are here because they're what they're saying is they're we gave y'all a blackout to tap in with y'all selves, to tap in with us to hear yourselves, and you guys are still on your cell phones. Those who are still consumed by the matrix will continue to fall with the matrix, the false illusion matrix. And yes, some things are artificially infiltrated, but it's all for divine orchestration. It's all in divine alignment for the collective conscious to wake up and see beyond the illusion. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Because what they're giving me is, excuse me, for people who don't know that certain things are manipulated, call right now. For people who still think certain powers that don't be right, a power war. That's why they said that in the beginning of the message. It's a power war for those people who still think that they're in power. Um, like they're being awakened because it's a lot of people. Yeah, whoo, yeah. They're giving me it's a lot of people that are still sleep, and they don't even like using the term sleep. They have amnesia. They haven't remembered yet. They haven't remembered who they are yet. Gratitude. Oh my goodness. Um, Whoa, they said we're gonna continue to work up the spine of the arc, and they're showing me the uh ring of fire, because what they're doing is they're starting with South America and they're working their way up the spine, like the Kundalini. Yeah, to wake to wake y'all up. For those who are already aware, you already know what time it is. You have already entered in the gates of a safe haven. They're showing me like a gate with pillars. It looks like the best way I can describe it is like a temple, the Temple of Solomon, or like the Colosseum, because I see hella pillars. Okay. But it's given like we've already like went through this threshold. We already entered the gate, and we're like safe. Like this is like metaphysical, spiritually, like our souls are like safe and secure because we aren't governed by fear. We've done enough spiritual work to even if our our spirits are disconnected from our body, we'll be able to ascend because we have the spiritual consciousness. We take our spiritual consciousness with us, like lucid dreaming. We are conscious, right? When we activate those lucid dreams, is because we bring our physical consciousness with us in the spiritual realm. That's what activates the lucidness of the dream. They're saying same in death, same in death. Um, whoa. Uh, okay. Okay. And a lot of us are still completing, a lot of us are still completing things. We still have a lot more badge of honors to get. Okay. Yeah, because we high ranked spiritual warriors. Um, yeah, we come here to get like medals. Like this is wild what they're showing me. Um, like badges of honor, literally. Um, yeah, they're like we treat it like a game, but we're never on our last life. And that's how we like love so freely and care so freely, because those are things that we take with us every lifetime, just like our spiritual gifts come online, right? How do we know these things? How we have? Yeah, these are like badges of like honor, badges of like from like past life things. Is this making sense, tribe? They got me deep in there today, and I knew this was going to happen. They've been contacting me all week. Okay, Star Family, Ancient Ancestors, Angels have been contacting me all week. So I knew At some point I was gonna be like channeling. And they saying we are here, we are cloaked in the skies. We are here, we reside within you. And it's you. Like, yeah, because the space outside is the space inside. All of this is a reflection, right? The sun is your own consciousness. When you dare to hold on to the light and keep that spark alive, right? um I'm getting so much, y'all. This is like, this is why I love fasting, and I love going into portal energy fasting, because the messages be so on point. They be so clear. I'm seeing I'm seeing like a roof. Like, yeah, like this arc. I don't know why I keep burping. I ain't even drink nothing. um the arc is a entendre. It's an entendre. For us crossing over and us ascending higher. Okay. A lot of us have already gathered the keys to enter the gates. We already entered the gates and we have already ascended. Translucent. I keep hearing translucent. And they're breaking it down like two word syllables, like translucent, like translucidity, like is going past the lucid state. But what is this? They're showing me something. They're like holding something up. It looks like an axe, but it also looks like a bell. Okay, they're ringing a bell. And it's like an anchor. Something is being like dropped. Not the ball is dropped, the bell has dropped. The bell has dropped. And they keep like doing like these high pitch frequencies. It's like ting ting ting, like give me a second, you guys. My whole crown is pulsating. Yo, this is a very interesting vision. Um, what they're showing me is what it looks like. I don't, source or the spirit is like um giving us an apron to like, it's like putting us a bib like around our necks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're like, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time for harvest. It's time for harvest. Right? A lot of us have been waiting for our harvest. Spirit, oh my goodness. Spirit has been like setting at the table. Like we've been having patience, waiting, waiting to eat when you know dinner is being cooked, when you know the fruit is about to be ripe. There's a level of patience you have to have. Time is up. Yeah. That's it. That's what the bell was. Ting, ting, ting. Like food is served. Like it's time to eat. Like, wait, here's your bibs. Here's your fork. Here's your plate. Okay. Scoot up to the table. Okay. And then it's like this somebody sitting on this throne. Um, and my whole like I feel like Spider-Man. Like like when his spider senses go off, that's what it feel like. I could feel energy like all around my crown. This is so trippy. Whoa. Y'all gotta give me a second. It's a whole thing being downloaded right now. Give me a second. Okay. So what I seen was us sitting at the table, right? Dinner's being prepared. Um, what it looks like is like an ancient ancestor. I couldn't really get into I couldn't really get into the details of what they looked like. Um, but at the end of the table, they went like this. You know how like when you get and somebody like does that and then like a scroll rolled out. I was like, dang, this a long contract. And they said it's not a contract, it's a wheel. It's a wheel. Is y'all catching the entendre? And this wheel had all the things that we've done, all the things that we're getting ready to get. Ooh, and I could see a rainbow. I could see a rainbow. See the arc. We crossed over and now, yeah. Oh my goodness. This is like so powerful. Because the dinner was like a celebration of us completing part of the will, right? The contract. Okay. Um so there's going to be a huge inheritance that a lot of us are getting ready to receive. We are already receiving it. Okay. Some of us in all different ways, some of us in more lanes or avenues, more than others. Okay. But I'm hearing the will is complete. The will of the ancestors. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? The will of the ancestors is complete. Hold on, hold on. The will of the ancestors is complete, right? The will, the cycle is done. The will, the things that they wanted to do, right? Also, like contracts by their will is complete and is complete through us. Yeah, expect the unexpected because it's not what you think it is. You got to use your first eye to see. You got to use your spiritual eye to see. You got to use your heart to feel the energy. Is different over here for a reason. Everybody can't go because they don't have the will. They don't have the discipline. They don't have the same views as you do. Maybe in the same building, but not on the same level. Yeah. Um it's so much like gems here. I think I'm just going to leave this here because it's so much to pull from. It's so much fruit on the tree to pull from. Yeah, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay. Um yeah, they're giving me like it's complete, you guys. Whatever a lot of us have truly been working on is complete. It's already done astrally, spiritually, ancestrally. And there were things going on behind the scenes to make sure that this was done and complete. Right. So now a lot of things are transpiring um in the spiritual realm to manifest physically. But it's like the will is already done. I can't, it's very hard for me to describe um what it is, But I know those who've been putting in the work, those who resonate with this message, understand, overstand, understand exactly what I'm talking about. It don't, it's this message ain't for everybody. Okay. The message I'm speaking on, the will that I'm talking about, it's a little different. Okay. If you know, you know. All right. But yeah, um, the energy is heavy. It's gonna be, yeah, these next 3 days, that's all I gotta say. Is gonna be very intense. Mm-hmm. Very intense. So get into y'all spiritual bags, get into y'all physical bags, right? Ground yourselves, rest. So you don't be distracted by anything trying to take you out your frequency. Do you hear me? Okay. The trolls will be at an all-time high. The tests, the triggers, do not pay them any attention because you have to come down to their level. They can't come up to you. We have reached a new level where we have to hold our heads up to keep our crowns from falling. Okay. Um, yeah, you guys. I think that's the message. It's something here that's completely different and it's not what it looks like. It's not what it seems at all. It's about a feeling, it's about an energy, it's about a vibration. And when you feel it, lock into it and you will receive so much clarity, so much confirmation within your body, within your resonance. Okay. My whole body feel like I can't even describe how my body feel right now. Like, but again, we're going through a huge upgrade. I showed y'all what's happening in real time. So I'm just not talking about it, right? So if it don't make sense, you might have to rewind it back, right? Um, but a lot of us are going to be shining brighter than ever. We're going to be glowing. We're going to be growing. We're going to be leveling up. We're going to be receiving a lot of abundance, a lot of love. And there's some things we have ascended past, like it's no other way to put it because it is what it is. It's a new frequency here, and either you resonate with it or you don't. You could feel it or you don't. You feel the shifts in your body. Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna take a few questions. I'll probably take like 3 questions if anybody had any questions. And then I'm gonna log out because I'm gonna have to do some side like channel messages because this energy is like is different. And it's either you, again, you either feel it or you don't. So if anybody had, and you said message received, gratitude sleuth, gratitude. Yeah, we have ascended, y'all. We have ascended. A lot of us are being upgraded right now as I speak. You could feel it. Y'all been talking about your ears ringing, my ears ringing too. Okay. Um, yeah, there's another wave of consciousness coming in. Another level of consciousness that is coming in right now. I could feel it. It's like all in the back of my head, like literally. And it's like I could feel it putting pressure. Yeah, pressure on that pineal gland. I could feel the pressure on my brain. Okay, I can't go into too many details. It's kind of like if you know, you know. Ascension symptoms is what they call it. Okay. But yeah, I love you guys. This was an amazing live. I'm watching the sunset and it's so beautiful. The sky is pink, purple, orange, and peach. It's so beautiful. Again, thank you guys so much for the donations. Thank you guys so much for ordering. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you guys. Sending you all of that love and light right back. Thank you guys for getting those likes up. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. If you catch yourself feeling some type of way, remember to breathe. Okay? Just breathe through it, breathe through it, breathe. Okay, or run or activate it however you want to activate it. All right. But okay, let me get to this question. Alpha said, is there justice coming soon for the indigenous play Americans for the injustice that has been stationed has dealt to us? Yes. The the justice is happening within us. That's the answer I heard. That's the answer they gave me. The justice is happening within us. It's a collective thing. One person just can't go to whatever form of government. Their physical army is too big. So the justice happens within first. I'm being realistic. You got to tap into yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to master yourself. That way, none of these things are able to affect you. You have to govern your own mind, right? How we going to come together as a collective and people still arguing over race, over food, over religion, over what God am I talking to? What spirit am I talking to? We can't even come together on the same block, let alone as Americans. There is more work to be done, and it starts with you. When you make the change, you notice a resonance and a frequency with others who have also made that same change. And there isn't any forcing anything. It just is. It comes together and it works. Those are the people who come together as a collective to build the nations that they want to see rise. That isn't something that's going to happen overnight, dealing with centuries of indoctrination. again, I was speaking on people are they've already gone in the America, Gary, Indiana. I love you. Shout out to you. But you going on day 12 on a blackout and you still on your phone playing around. There's still more work to do. And this work ain't for everybody. So the justice starts with us, just you first. Make the changes that you want to see. You'll connect with the collective that resonates with that frequency, and you can build from there. You said no food, but got a signal. Come on, make it make sense. All right. I hope that answered your question. I love y'all. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm a whole vessel right now. I am a whole vessel. This is why I love fasting. You are one with source. You get the most high. You are one with the most high. Okay. I love y'all so much. I don't know if it was another question. I think that was a great question. Um, chart tutorials for beginners. Chart tutorials for beginner. Um, love you, Papa. Start with your own chart. You want a chart tutorial? Start with your own chart. Look up your chart. Study that. Know thyself. Master thyself. Right? So you get more in tune with yourself. Then you can start with other things, right? Um, it's a lot of different things I want to say, but I think you should start there. You could start with the body and looking up signs that are connected to different parts of the body and just connect it like that for a beginner's sake. Um, or you can also book classes with me on my website, newdiamonds.net, and I do very thorough breakdown. You can I was gonna say you could also go on YouTube, right? YouTube University. But you also have to be very careful about what you let in your consciousness because you're taking on someone's other's consciousness, right? So if they see Aries as being a sex demon, that's what you're gonna resonate Aries with. And that's from their perspective, right? So you have to be very aware and very discerning when it comes to information. You could even look up certain books, right? I'd rather you shop with people in your own culture, right? But hey, Amazon is always there. If you know any black owned or melanated or indigenous or bookstores or whatever your culture or race or whatever, right? Sometimes you just got to get it how you live, all right? To get the knowledge, right? To get the message, do that. Okay, I hope I made my point because spirit got me in one and on one right now. I'm trying to keep, I'm in and out, in and out. Okay. Okay. I love you guys. Again, if it's anything you guys may be looking for, tea, elixirs, 111 blend, bliss bath detox, sessions, classes, chart breakdowns, astrocartography, okay, whatever it is, all of that is down in the description box below. My website, nudiamonds.net. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the members. I love y'all so very much. I gotta go tap in. Yeah. Divine Mother, the universe, Divine Father, Spirit is calling me right now. All right. So I love you guys. I hope this was entertaining and educational, and gave you some type of confirmation, gave you some type of clarity, gave you some type of insight, help you remember something, reminded you of something. Yeah. And if you made it to the end of this live, down in the comment box below, I would love for you guys to put some stars in the comment box. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I'm out of here. Okay, I'll see y'all either Monday, Tuesday for that solar eclipse energy. All right, peace.